no.
This is a Party Punisher exclusive.
DJ do dirty, turn this up. They say face go candy liquor. Let me go and grab a cup. Scuba gear up on my head, cause we punish more than parties. Somebody tell Jersey we getting started. What they call it, yeah? Yeah, 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 yeah. It's Party Punisher time, yeah, 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 yeah. It's Party Punishers, Prince side, about to give them life. Don't switch it down on that tune, cause the party ain't a party unless fife in the room, yeah, 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 yeah. It's Party Punisher time. What's that? Oh yeah, ooh, we connected, baby. Mouth too reckless, who gon' check us? Though we syndicated, vindicated. Seem like we should've been the made it, been the greatest. Crank the amp, make sure they hit me, I'm about to snap. The general, yeah, that's Prince side. OG face, know he's south side. Jersey like the bricks killer. J536 with him. Do dirty like the kids swimming. Royal flush and we keep shit. Keep winning, bet it up, tryna beat living. Please shut up, cause I'm trying to listen. Party Punishers live in 3, 2, 1. DJ do dirty, turn this up. They say face go candy liquor. Let me go and grab a cup. Scuba gear up on my head, cause we punish more than parties. Somebody tell Jersey we getting started. What they call it, yeah? Yeah, 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 yeah. It's Party Punisher time, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Party Punishers, Prince side, about to give them life. Don't switch it down on that tune, cause the party ain't a party unless fife in the room, yeah, 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 yeah. It's Party Punisher time.
Party Punishers, we in the building, baby. Yo, y'all know what it is, baby. It's the General, DJ Prince Side from the Party Punisher Show, a.k.a. Thug Daddy. And to the right of me,
y'all know what it is, man. OG Face Gotti, a.k.a. Ram Face, your mammy, grandmammy, and great-great-great-grandmammy's favorite pastor, Ham Mercy.
And to the left of me,
y'all already know, man. It's your boy, the prettiest of the pretty granddaddy, big country in the building. Si, what's going on, man?
Man, y'all already know what it is. Before we get started in the show, first and foremost, thank you everybody for tuning in. I want to also let y'all know you catch us on Connected Facebook, catch us on YouTube, and you can catch us on Roku and Amazon Prime. Talk to them about the K-Face.
Yeah, you got to download the Connected TV app, download it on all of the streaming devices, Amazon, Roku, whatever you got that can stream, download that Connected app TV with a K, the orange K, you know what I'm talking about? But download that app and you can see all of our content, all of our other family members up here, Connected TV content, great content.
All right, now, before we dive into it real deep, I want to congratulate my brother right here for an amazing job and a contribution throughout the cities, because he just got an award from Salisbury on Sunday. So my thing is, I want to salute him, and he was just interviewed on television yesterday. This is what's going on. OG Face Gotti, I give you a flowers. Could you let everybody know the name and what was the purpose of them giving you the award?
The award was for some of the community, the service I do in the community, giving back to the community, as well as, if you need me to call me, but I don't do all this for the hoopla and all that. I just do it to do it. So, but they gave it to me for my, community service work.
And what was your interview for yesterday on TV?
For the nonviolence prevention work I'm doing in the city, how we're curbing the violence with our ATV, with our alternatives to violence programs. We have 3 of them in Charlotte: West Boulevard, Beatties Ford, and then I'm over at the one, on the 4 on Nations Ford.
And from what I was hearing, since you guys have been over there and helping the community, the crime rate and the death rate has went down.
Yeah, it's reduced drastically. Since all of the alternative surveillance programs have started, in all 3 locations, the crime rates have went down in all 3 sites. In our target areas, the crime rate has went down, the murder rates went down, robberies, all violent offenses have went down. So I like to thank everybody who's on my team and all the rest of the teams with ATV.
ATV, we salute y'all. We salute y'all.
Definitely thanks to y'all.
Definitely big thing. I want to shout out all the party punishers, the ones that came, the ones that couldn't make it. We also celebrated a great born day for OG Face Gotti on Friday night. When I say we had a blast, we had a blast.
Yeah.
And man, we had a blast.
We had a ball.
We had a ball.
It was 2 weeks in a row because we had Joe. We had Joe week first.
2 weeks in a row. Mine was first.
2 weeks in a row.
And then
this year we had to do it 2 weeks
back to back
because both of us fell on a weekend. Usually when they fall on a weekday, we just do that middle weekend. For both our parties, but this year, both our birthdays fell on the weekend.
And man, when I say it was back to the old school, the women was coming out the woodwork.
Yeah, we had a ball.
They was coming out the woodwork.
We had a ball.
Not for us.
Barry, Creator, peace.
The women weren't coming out for us. They were just coming to party. They weren't coming out for us. You got to particularly. Hold on.
Well, they came out for me.
Okay. It wasn't for the other party. It wasn't for the other party punishers. They came to show you some love.
I speak for me.
They came to show us.
Look, and I want to tell y'all, man, I appreciate the love, man. I had some family in town both weekends for both of y'all birthdays, and y'all showed them so much love. Y'all showed New York that Southern hospitality, man.
Oh, yeah.
They enjoyed y'all. I swear to God, they did. Falling in bushes.
Hey, yo, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Bushes, tables.
New York is right across the bridge.
Knocking over the beer bucket.
So I had to treat them like,
But now, but that, like I said, man, they really and moms, man, my mom's, man, she love y'all, man. She love y'all.
Moms to death.
But like I got home at about 5:30. I don't even know what happened. Like I said, the last thing I remember was that last round of shots. That's all I remember.
No, them shots. Then somebody drop a beer bucket or something.
Yeah, that was when they toppled.
That was my sister. Yeah, my sister.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say who it was.
Somebody toppled.
She enjoyed herself. She really enjoyed herself.
And Visions.
Oh
you
man,
owe
definitely.
us nothing, man. Y'all showed out for us. And HBCU, we had so much fun with y'all.
Oh
yeah,
we had so much fun with y'all. DJ Fife, DJ
and shout
Polo.
out to JCSU because they brought the first inaugural Black College Championship. JCSU.
That was the first one ever.
Yeah, the first ever. The one they
Congratulations.
Oh wow, okay.
Because it used to be CIAA, and it's they still had a CIAA tournament, but they put another tournament together for all the other Black colleges who weren't in certain divisions, and they put them all together in JCSU. Brought home the crown. JC,
man, whatever.
Whatever. I'm gonna rep my city.
You know what though? Hold on. But I gotta say though, even at Visions, man, there was a couple of, it was a sprinkle here of young folks, and they enjoyed themselves and they partied along with us with no problems.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't I mean, man, like I said, it was a strong, nice vibe, wall to wall, arm to arm, elbow to elbow, and we had a great time.
Every night.
But nah, y'all party nights, man. Y'all party nights was something different.
Yeah,
it was something different, man. Because you seen folks that I seen folks that I haven't seen probably in about 10 years since I've been in Charlotte that I first met. So, Face, you brought some folks out.
Oh yeah, got it.
You brought some folks out, man.
Yeah, it was a nice turnout, man. Everybody enjoyed themselves, and it was peaceful. That's what I love. I love to go where it's peaceful.
Everybody in the club getting tips.
Everybody was getting tips, but it was,
it was peaceful.
Now, I always shout out Visions, but I gotta shout out my other home too, because First and Gold showed out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
both weeks too.
Yeah, both weeks. First and Gold showed out.
But you know what? I gotta say, shout out, sis. I ain't gonna say your name on the radio, but shout out for them cupcakes.
Oh yeah, you can
say it. We can say it.
Lakeisha.
That's oh my God.
Sweetie Girl
LLC.
Oh my God.
Need any sweets,
Sweetie
desserts.
That's our personal
Look,
You know, go to Sweetie Girl LLC. Y'all can find her on Facebook. Lakeisha Huff, LeKisha You will not be disappointed.
Definitely
Nah,
won't.
you won't
Def-
be
You will
disappointed.
not be disappointed.
Well, let me
Because for my birthday, she made me my favorite dessert.
Hold on your birth. Hold on.
Yeah, she brought
Well,
me
you
a
ain't
birthday.
get, you ain't get
I didn't get none of
You
that.
didn't get
Stop.
nothing. She brought me a
Did you get
birthday.
any of my cupcakes?
I got one of your cupcakes.
She brought my birthday cake.
What did you get?
And I'm gonna have to do the PG version on air. It's Vagina in a Pan.
Oh,
That's the name of it.
Explain what's in there.
yeah,
But
look,
it's
let me
sweet.
get a little bit closer to the mic.
Yeah, it's sweet, it's creamy, it's pink. You know, it's coconut, strawberries, cream cheese icing. You know, it's
I think I know her.
yeah,
She's sweet.
yeah.
She's creamy.
Doreen, what's
Cream
your
cheese, strawberry.
Yeah.
I think I know her. I
Yeah.
had her before.
You
Yeah,
had it before?
I had her before.
yeah.
She
So
been
that's
passed around.
Yeah, passed around. It's
yeah.
okay though.
So that's a to
But
me
wait a
that's
minute.
her favorite.
Not to cut you off, and to say she's been passed around. It's just different versions of her out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's clean that up. But I'm excited. I'm excited, and y'all get ready to be excited because next Wednesday, Jersey will be returning.
She'll be returning.
She will be returning.
So she'll be back next week.
So that means I get kicked out.
I'll be I'll be putting belt to tail again because with all our debates, you know, I never lose.
I think you were scared of Jersey. I think out of everybody, I think you were scared of Jersey.
You know, I never lose my debate. So I have
Hey.
my debate partner back up here, and I got a great topic for next week. But I was gonna do it this week, but once I heard she was returning next week, I'll say I'm gonna wait that way I have a woman's perspective.
That
on it.
topic is gonna send this building through the roof.
Yeah, that way I have a woman's
Oh,
perspective.
I might need to come on back now.
That
Yeah,
topic,
because it's gonna.
and I'm so proud of you, and well, let me say I'm grateful that you're holding that one
Yeah,
for next week because you got to get a woman's
yeah,
perspective.
you
on
have
that.
to have a woman's perspective.
Last week you acted up. I caught the tail end of the show. You was acting up last week.
You know,
Face,
I act up here and
Oh,
now.
yeah.
he acted up last
You
week.
know, here and now.
Oh, I gotta say one thing, y'all. I'm sorry. Can I? Sunday, my wife book release. So shout out to my wife. Her second book release is Sunday in Atlanta, man. I just had to put that out
Oh,
there.
yeah, plug it. Plug it.
I put out, I say shout out to everybody
Yeah.
else. Don't never put my baby out there. So I
Yeah,
gotta
you gotta
put it
check
out
your
there.
wife out, man.
Because if not, I ain't gonna eat.
Yeah, happy spouse, happy house.
Yeah, happy spouse, happy house.
You know,
And-
Joe used to say happy wife, happy life. Happy spouse, happy
That's what
house.
that goes for both of
You,
us.
It go for
you
both
gotta
of us.
remember
Okay.
us too. Shoot, we paying the bills.
She make my Kool-Aid every night, so that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Like I don't care. Look, my uniform is always on and laid out. My Kool-Aid is always made.
yeah. You gotta be careful. So you gotta do the right
She
thing.
cook and try to slide vegetables in it because I don't eat vegetables too much. So she'll cook and try to make some macaroni and throw some spinach in it, or try to throw some green beans or something on the side. But I don't like vegetables.
You gotta be careful with that Kool-Aid. So you gotta keep on your right team. You remember what happened down there with that Kool-Aid? That joker killed everybody in the compound with Kool-Aid. Jim Jones was crazy as bad boots.
Drink the cyanide.
He said, y'all drink, we drinking Kool-Aid. And they all drunk the Kool-Aid.
It was
He
Jesus.
didn't.
They call it Jesus juice.
Yeah, there wasn't no Jesus juice. That was hellish juice. Because they all went to hell.
You
I
think
ain't
so?
gonna say that. Some of them who didn't know no better, but the ones that knew him would just follow him like a clown.
They ain't going nowhere. They still here. Judgment Day ain't come yet.
Well, I don't give a damn. they retarded.
Still vexed. Get
They're
better, brother.
retarded with these
Get better.
goddamn
Punish love you.
coats. With these coats and going on and following these men and women behind like they the creator. About retarded.
Oh yeah, definitely. I ain't following nobody. I gotta
About
read for myself.
You know, you have your teachers and you have who teaches you, but you don't sit up and follow nobody like they the Messiah himself.
Yeah, like you don't idolize nobody.
Or they Muhammad, or whomever you follow.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it banned. When Face received his award this Sunday, they had it at his church. I ain't walked through nobody's church doors in I don't
Ever.
know how long.
If it ain't been a funeral.
That
And then you don't stand there for that because you go inside and walk back out and sit on the bench.
Yeah, I don't do. If I walk in, see the body, go sit down for a minute, and then walk back out.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've been in a church in a while, and for a funeral.
Yeah.
That was a church.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
he said and Face, I respect that too, because you actually you told us I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't
y'all come,
want nothing
y'all
for my
want to come
birthday.
hang
Just
out with me, meet me at church.
Yeah, just come worship with me. If you
And my
got a
thing
party
was-
with me, worship with me.
One thing that I like about and about Face Bishop, he brought forth for understanding. It wasn't like he just preach. He broke it down so that no matter what you believed in, or if you ain't believing nothing, he broke it down to the smallest particle that a child can understand.
To make it relatable to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
To everybody. And so I'm feeling him because he kept it a band, and it's to nobody, because I have one, and I have one wife, and I have 13 children. But he said, as parents, we need to stop idolizing our spouses and idolizing our children.
And that was a true statement. Because a lot of us idolize our kids and our significant other.
Yeah.
You know, I can see that when you push your child to play sports, and now you want your child to be the next LeBron, and
Yeah,
okay, I can
and
see
it's
that.
not even that, because you're supposed to push your child, but it's once you get to idolizing, like your child can't do nothing wrong.
Right.
Okay.
You know,
Okay,
like,
now I got you. Now I got
That's
you.
the point. And,
like some of their boots don't stink when you can smell it.
and like he said, he still put belt to tail.
Yeah.
You know?
You're
And
supposed to.
And for one other thing, don't do nothing to my wife or my child, because then I'm coming.
You're man for anything.
Yeah, look, you wrong, but you right.
That's what
You wrong, but you right.
listen. I tell my team and my family. Well, my team is my family. When you wrong, you right when we confront somebody else. But when we get back,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you know.
I'm gonna let you know now.
You did wrong.
You did wrong, but you was right on the front line. Now we going.
We're united front.
Yeah, when you had to unite, you right. But really, you was wrong.
Yeah.
Look, and sometimes it be like that.
It be
Yeah.
like that, man. It be like that. It be like that. Hey, and Brother Country, you said it. Brother Fife said it, and I had a couple other people tell me this week. Thank everybody.
There you go. Here you go. I already
Thanks
know what you're gonna
everybody
say.
for acknowledging I'm losing some weight. I done went from a 5X to a 4X. That ain't much to some of y'all, but it's a lot to me.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah.
a lot to me.
Look, you walking a little bit lighter. I seen you
Oh,
step
yeah.
when you came off the elevator. I said, "Oh, he turned the corner." Oh,
Listen,
now I'm gonna tell you, your birthday is when I seen it. When we was out of Visions, when you had the little hat on, you stood up and took that picture in the corner.
oh yeah.
That's when I seen it. I said, "Okay." Look, all I saw was the old side with the Coogi sweater on.
I'm coming back now. I'm coming back.
I'm trying though. I'm trying to get back down the strip.
Yeah, I'm having to lose some weight. My
Face, you
stomach-
gaining all hours.
Yeah, I see it.
You taking all hours.
And I got to lose this because I've never had the Dunlap disease, and I done now caught the Dunlap. And for y'all who don't know what the Dunlap disease is when your stomach done lapped over your belt, and my stomach done lapped over my belt, so I'm finna have to work on that.
It's been a long time. I ain't seen my belt in a long time. So
I'm gonna tell y'all.
As long as I can see everything else, I'm all right.
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I see what they can
I
do,
still
but I
gotta
can't see
work
my
on the
belt.
stomach because it eventually grow out too far, and I won't be able to see my kneecaps. You know, so I got to work on that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what makes me so happy now. And people, y'all may laugh at me, and I don't care 'cause I'm a grown man, and I don't give a dignity. I usually wear a size 50. I had to go and dig in some of my old clothes because now I can fit a 46.
That's great. See,
I got them 46 right now, and now this is when you're gonna laugh at me.
still got room.
No. I still got room. I got on sweatpants with these.
Oh.
So, but this is when you laugh at me because you know when you're big and obese, things ain't right. But my friend wake up before me now. You wake up before me, like, hey, what's happening? Hey, I'm a man. I keep it real.
one, Face. That's a new one.
Oh, that took my breath. Oh, it took my breath.
Man, shoot. Wake up. What's happening, partner?
Oh.
Say what I want to say. I keep it real around here. What they say? What them young kids say? No cap.
That means you got it. I think that means you got to use the bathroom. You held it too long.
No, brother. It no matter how long I had to use the bathroom before, for about 2 years. Buddy took his time when he wanted this last month. That joker been going, hey, brother, what's happening? Talk. We're going to talk. Let's talk now.
Oh.
Hey, baby. Hey, I was just talking about how you make Kool-Aid. My baby popped up online. Hey, baby. I talking about your Kool-Aid.
Tell her hello. Tell her she don't do no Jim Jones. Don't do no Jim Jones.
You heard him. He said, Face it, don't try to kill me. They need me.
Congratulations on your book release.
I know, yeah. She said, thank you. Look, we need some money. I need somebody else to make some money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, ain't nothing like when everybody making some money.
She already make more money than me. She man, look.
That's why she make you Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Because I can only go out to eat when she say we go out to eat.
Yeah.
She give me $8 every 2 days to go get me some halal food. So she
Boy,
give me
nothing like that halal.
Oh my God.
The one I still
which one you go to?
Only one I like to go to that I love, the one right up down the square.
Tryon.
Yep, right down the side of the street.
But now
that's the one I love.
U.S. food, fried chicken. U.S. fried chicken. That's on Sugar Creek.
Sugar Creek.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, don't play.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Don't play. What?
I ain't never had their halal. I've been to that restaurant, but I ain't had their halal.
That's New York. That's our. That's
go there. And Face ask Face. I'll call Face. Go there and get me this. I already ordered it. Just go pick it up.
Man, have you ever heard their Philly cheesesteak?
I done had their Philly.
Man, that thing so.
Yeah.
Pause. That thing so big. Pause.
Oh man.
I knocked them Phillies down, but I like the chicken Phillies too.
I
like chicken Philly.
I had to get away from.
Well, no, I did the chicken and the steak mix. I know you, yeah, but I'm telling you,
turkey burger.
Yeah,
but
they got a special turkey burger and 5 wings for $11.99.
I had that.
You know, look, Si, you already had. Look,
wait, listen, let me tell you something.
That.
Let me tell you something, man. My son, what was it? Face? Because you took me. His baby shower.
Yeah. We went and got the chicken.
We went and bought 100 pieces of chicken from U.S. Fried Chicken. Me and Face went, and then we took it all the way to Kannapolis.
Man, when I tell you that.
Hey, when they was eating that, everybody from New Jersey was like, "Oh, this is what."
Yeah, we already know what it was.
And people down here was like, "Where did you get this from?"
They see. I don't know what it is, man. They seasoning.
Them Walla Wallas know.
I don't know. No, but I'm gonna tell you.
They know how to season. Them Walla Wallas know
how
to season.
Terrible.
Yo, but I'm gonna tell you.
What's a Walla Walla?
Somebody from over yonder.
Arab, Indian,
African, whatever. If you ain't American, you're in a Walla Walla.
He said and so everybody's just grouped.
Just Walla Walla. You from Walla Walla land. Don't matter if you from Africa, if you from Europe, if you from Asia, you from Walla Walla land. You from America.
Have y'all seen the controversy that Malik Yoba has started?
Nah, he's still around.
Malik, Mr. 21, was that 21?
No.
New York
Undercover.
New York Undercover.
I didn't know he was still around.
Yeah, Malik Yoba said he had to pop out because he don't like what's going on. He said he's not a black man. He said, I'm a non-white man who want to debate with me.
Well, he's right because technically we're not black. So black is a color. Black is not a skin tone. So he's right.
That's like when folks sit up and I hate filling out questionnaires and they ask
what's your race?
Your race, because I don't believe I'm African American.
I choose not to.
I'm an American. I'm not an African American. I'm an American. You don't have the Caucasian folks saying I'm Euro American.
Yep.
You know, I'm Euro American. All them from Europe and all over yonder.
I don't think nobody want to say they're American right now. What's going on?
No, I'm American. I'm proud to be an American.
Trump,
know.
Trump, man. Look,
Man,
I'm gonna say your boy tearing us up.
He's making America great again.
Great win.
with all of those companies and the tariffs, and I know some folks are gonna say, "Oh, face we canceling you, whatever." With all them tariffs he putting on all these different countries for their products, a lot of our companies are in those countries. So a lot of money that would be American dollars and that the American people would be working at and getting that money for their families are over there in Walla Walla land.
But we already owe. We're in debt so bad, so we'll never get out of debt.
But a lot of our stuff is over in these Walla Walla lands. A lot of our companies outsourced and went over to Mexico, went to Asia, went here, went there, went to the Philippines, went everywhere else.
No, they're based here, but they just open up other bases. So they're
I worked with Celestica, which was a company of IBM.
Okay.
And I remember I was working with Celestica. We were doing computer work. They came in, they said, well, in 2 months, we're outsourcing to Mexico. They took the whole plant. We had to clean the plant up. They shut the whole plant down and moved it to Mexico. You know, and that's what I sit up and say. A lot of our companies have broken down. The majority of the stuff are coming from these outside countries because they're getting cheaper labor and they're paying lesser taxes.
I mean, but yeah. But this been going on for how long now? This ain't nothing new.
No.
So they've been doing this.
But that's what's good about what you putting them tariffs up. Some of them companies may bring their tail back to American soil.
They might, but now, but they did with Canada. Canada turned the lights off.
Oh yeah,
and that's fine. They can become a state. Ain't that what they told them?
But how you gonna? That's like me coming in your house and tell you, you know what? I want you to be a pretty granddaddy. Well, and if you don't become a pretty granddaddy, I'm gonna stop every resource from coming to you.
I'm a handsome granddaddy, you know.
But you can't make another grown man conform to what you want him to do, and that's what the United States does. We go into other places and try to make somebody do what these folks been fighting long before we were born, before Trump was born, and they're gonna continue to fight.
But we're gonna go and get the resources. That's what America does.
Yeah, go in, get what we want.
We're not actually going for the people and fight for their democracy. We're going for whatever they have over in these countries that we want. That's what we're going for. We're going for the oil. We're going for the gold. We got
oil here.
But we don't have as much as they got over in them Walla Walla lands.
Listen, let me break it down.
You got a point.
Let me break it down in Punisher terms. What you just said is, you know, we take this, we take that. Boom. Break it down to an understanding. That's just like, we know this woman is in a relationship, but we'll still go over there.
Yeah.
But hold on. Playing devil's advocate, we was invited.
No, some of us not invited. Some of us go.
The only way you can get in is if you're invited. You know how people say, "Oh, well, he took my woman, or he took my man." Oh, no. Can't nobody take nothing. You got to get invited.
And we ain't taking nothing.
But you was invited through that back door.
Yeah.
If you wasn't invited, then that means you broken and entering. And that's what United States do. Hey, we break and we enter.
We don't steal.
How we don't steal?
We don't steal.
Who don't?
Who don't steal?
Don't steal.
Punishers don't steal.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the United States.
I'm gonna say I didn't know damn well. Lord forgive me. Then had me cuss. Then had no dang well you wouldn't finish saying
United States ain't stealing.
Yo, I'm getting ready to get face started.
Shout out my big brother BJ. What's going on, man? Look, he Homeland Security. He just jumped on just now. He Homeland Security Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Homeland Security Coast Guard.
Yeah, man. He never look. I always tell him he ain't never work hard. Like his stationary places was Guam, Miami, Hawaii. Hawaii,
Miami,
California.
That's where everything was coming.
Like so he didn't.
Well, Miami, he had to work.
Nah, he didn't.
Yeah, cause that's where everything coming through.
Nah, man, my brother got in good. He went in the military when we was young. By the time he was 26, 27, he was lieutenant, already ready to sit back. He ain't
had to work when that big storm can't do that.
He sent him out. He sent him out now. He chilling now. Actually, he should be getting ready to retire. He probably it feel like he done did about 40.
Well,
so he about to come out.
He about 60.
Man, I ain't look, but I look good. Look, I look good. Look, when somebody called you, don't it feel good? When they ask you for that ID?
Hey, I gotta laugh. Skill said Dunlap is good for your age.
Dunlap ain't good for nothing. This Dunlap gotta go.
It's okay though, man. It's
No,
all right.
it ain't okay. I got about 3 months. I'm gonna get in, start doing my calisthenics real heavy. Feel like I'm back. I'm gonna go back to how I used to work out when I was on state paid vacation. That way I can get my body in shape.
Oh boy.
Get my body in shape for when June, July hit.
Man, look, long as you can bend down and tie your shoe.
Nah, but
That's what got it for me. When I got to the point to where I gotta sit down now to put my shoe on. I was in the store the other day debating getting some of them little Skechers slip in.
Yeah.
I looked up and seen Snoop up on the wall, and I thought about his commercial. He just slide them in. I said, man, they feel better than Jordans. Look, I'm about to get me some of those.
They got some dope ones though.
That and there's some shoes that Walmart got. I can't remember the name of them, but man,
Walla Wallas. You know what you're talking about? The Walla Walla 23.
Yeah, like them orthopedic joints.
Yeah, the Walla Walla 23.
They're a little bit too big. Just in case your feet swell up the day your gout kick in.
Yeah.
So you keep.
Don't talk about that gout.
Man, look.
I had gout since I was about in my 20s.
See, and that's why you left the burgers alone.
I got them one get them gout. Listen, I'm gonna tell you though, when you know you're on point. If you don't see points in those slippers, you know it's working.
You know what it is? I think my feet done got accustomed to the Jordan 1s to where when I wear any other type sneakers or shoes, it make my feet hurt. So I'm like, I just have to. It's either like you said, I'm gonna go slippers, or I gotta go Jordan 1s.
If it ain't like,
But Jordan 1s are like uptowns.
I know. If it ain't like a Bally, Wallabies, British Walkers, Playboys,
I can't afford that.
Timberlands.
I can't afford that.
The up north shoe. Just say up north.
You can't afford.
I can't afford Wallabies and all that. I can't.
They're only like 125, 150.
Man, last time I looked at some Wallabies, they was almost 168, I think.
I got brown pair of Britishes, black pair of Britishes, a white pair of Britishes.
Nah.
I got a purple pair of Wallabies. I got a royal blue pair of Wallabies, and I got a white pair of Wallabies.
See, I remember when we can get Wallabies, they was $2 for $100 at one point in time.
Yeah, but then you got to think about it.
That's when we used to go to VIMs. We used to go to VIMs and get them.
But think about it. When all these sneakers came in, Wallabies, the few, it went down. But then now, with all of us, as I can say, seasoned men have come back, we remember what was comfortable to our feet.
Yeah.
Because I ain't going to lie, me and Face went and got us some Western boots. Now, them joints,
yeah,
they comfortable. And I didn't think but when we went to Lebo's, whatever, man, they wanted $200.
Oh yeah,
Lebo's got darn prices. But
it's a called. It goes by two the skin. If it's snake or lizard or gator, it becomes different. Because my pops got some gator joints that I think cost him about $23,000, almost $3,000
on that day for when we did the Western job.
Where did y'all end up going?
That's what I ended up putting on my little snake skin.
Where'd y'all end up going to get some boots from?
I forgot where we went somewhere.
But they said there's a joint up in Concord Mills. I know got reasonable prices.
I'm gonna tell you who got the best Western stuff I ever seen. The one in Gastonia Mall.
Yeah, they got some good stuff.
They got a hell of a Western store in there.
Gastonia?
Yeah. In the mall.
Well, it ain't but 10 stores in there.
You're lying.
What? No.
No,
I'm being dead serious. It's only maybe 10 stores. It's like Northlake. It's like a ghost town out there.
It ain't a lot of stores no more.
Nah. Gastonia Mall.
Shoot, I went out there. Yeah, it's been a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's like Northlake now. It ain't really, how dreary Northlake feel. That's how that Gastonia Mall feel.
Northlake be popping when I be in there.
But they sold it now too.
Yeah.
So it's about to be crazy in a minute.
Right down Betty's Ford.
Oh, for 77.
Yeah.
And W.T. Harris.
Well, Dunk got killed. God rest your soul, Dunk.
No, I don't go to that one. I go to one by your house. What is that?
Concord Mill.
No, the other one.
That's North Lake.
There's Northlake.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why I know.
That's our mall.
Both of them close to me. I'm an
That's-
exit away from North Lake and an exit away from Concord
Concord.
Mills.
Yeah, that's our mall. But you know, Concord's starting to become our mall too.
Yeah.
So that
Concord is too much goddamn walking.
Yeah, now that's a lot of walking. bro.
Concord Mills is too much goddamn
no
walking.
Premier
But
outlet.
Yeah, that's too much
It's
walking.
a lot.
too.
And
What is
South
that?
Park is Premier's off of 45
45 where
on
you
the
went
south
to-
side.
Where you went to with your daughters in there. When y'all did all that walking and you said you'd never do it again.
It's outside.
Oh, when you took me to
Yeah.
I should shoot you.
Yes, it's
I
man.
should shoot you. That day he took. Now when he took me, I'm like, oh, okay, because he only went. We were like, he knew where he was going.
I know where I'm going.
You parked on the side by
I
Old
park-
Navy.
I park where I know where I'm going to my stores at. And that's why I park it. See, I done got small with Concord Mills. I know where everything at. I'm parking right there.
Well,
I'm not
Concord
walking
always
all the
park
way
by-
around.
I parked by Nike. Children's Place, Nike.
So
Right there. That's all where Concord Mills.
Face took me there. So wherever we was at, Face showed me when he went right to his store, right? Okay. We going, it's my daughter's going back to school.
Yeah.
It was school time. I was like, yo, your Uncle Face took me to this place. I'm gonna take it to this, it's an outlet. Your Uncle Face took me to. I took her, you gotta remind you, she's 15. Dead heat of August.
Oh, if y'all was at Premier, I knew you was on fire.
I'm walking, and she want to go in Edge store. Edge store. I'm like, now the prices was great. But back in August, I might have been around 360, 370.
385 and quarter.
Look, I stay on Nike side. Whenever I go to Premier, I stay between Nike and Old Navy because that's where the awning is at. So you don't get no sun right there.
But I ain't go on, we only went on one whole, like, you go this way and come around. When we got back to the center, they was just like, Dad, like, no, ma'am, I can't do it. What you ain't got, you won't get. I ain't even go all the way on the other side.
That was wrong.
Oh,
Because you still had Nike on the other side. You still had Old Navy on the other side.
Nike on
You
the
still had Puma on the other side.
Ain't doing all that.
Niece, Niecey Pooh, if you hear this, tell your daddy take you back there. You miss a whole lot of stores on that other side.
I ain't doing that.
A whole lot of stores.
My daughter think she Blue Ivy or somebody. You know what my name
She's
is? in her-
Side Ivy.
You know what my name is in her phone?
What?
The bank. Not daddy, not old man, not pop. The bank.
Well, she know where to go to.
Mama Punisher, what's happening?
She know where to go to.
That's what my name is and my daughter.
You know what? I don't even think I'm stored in my kid's phone.
Oh, shoot. I'm storing all of them.
They ain't store because they got it memorized.
Yeah, they
I told them, if you memorize a number, take it out your phone. And they just come from my background of stuff I used to do long time ago. You know, when I was in the streets, you memorize a number, you take it out your phone. Because when they get your phone, they get everything out of it. They get all your numbers, they get all your contact. So I always taught myself to memorize stuff.
but they get that anyway. They got it.
No, but if you don't have it, who name it is, they just see a number. But
Gotcha.
if you got it programmed in, the plug, gas man, pill man, this man, that man, and then you done got pulled over. Now the pill man messed up, the gas man, the lick man, the shoe man.
Look, all they do
Everybody
is
finna be locked up, man.
look, they done got smart. All they do now is take the number and put it in Cash App.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that the other day. They was like, man, look, they was like, man, I caught my girl cheating. How you caught her cheating? Man, I seen a number that I ain't know. I put it in Cash App and the dude name came up. I'm like, oh, that's smart. Then he
Look,
went to a Cash App and seen, well, old boy was sending her money.
he was just being a
Sponsor.
financial. He was being a sponsor, a financial.
I told him no, we get mad. I asked him. I
Yeah.
said, yo, all your bills in your house paid? He was like, yeah.
He was
you
being a
don't know,
financial.
you don't know if that was, you don't know. It could be a friend.
She was in a bind, Nate.
Yeah, Nate always, you know,
Nate always help out the bind.
out. You in a bind?
Long as they don't say Splackavelli or Jody.
Yeah, Nate.
I don't think nobody's stupid enough to do that anymore.
Shoot.
I don't think, you know what, women do things that just
Listen, I
doesn't
ain't gonna
make any
lie to
sense.
you. This young lady out
Man, let me tell you this. I had choir director.
You was the choir director?
In the telephone. No, I wasn't the choir director. The dude she was fooling with was the choir director.
He was making her hit them high notes like Mariah Carey.
And I see choir director.
Did she go to church?
And yeah, they went to church. They was on the choir.
So he was the choir director. She wasn't lying.
No. The choir director was a female. But
so she wasn't lying. Look,
no, she was lying. He wasn't part of their church. But she put it in there to play it off. So if it would ring, I say, "Oh, your phone ring. Oh, that's a choir director. I don't feel like dealing with her right now."
They was cutting paper with scissors.
You feel where I'm coming from? And then come to find out, I picked up one day. Who this? They in the shower. I'm thinking that's why I don't answer nobody phones no darn much. So I took the phone in the shower, say the choir director on the phone. Man, that joker jumped out the shower, took off the shower rod, and attacked me with the shower rod like I was wrong. Trying to get me the rod of God. You know.
But it was a woman on the phone.
But no, it was the dude. It was a boyfriend, but she had her side dude.
So you was the boyfriend.
No.
And he was the side dude.
Right.
So, but you hold on. I'm confused now. So you see how that just took a turn for the worse?
Yeah. So
so you was the boyfriend.
Yeah.
And the choir director
was
the side dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it threw me. So from here on out, I don't answer nobody.
So she was getting ready to go to choir rehearsal. And
he called her singing high notes, but it wasn't for the choir.
Well, that's better than one dude that I knew. I was like, yo, he was like, the choir director, when I say the choir director, I gotta make you laugh. I knew the dude was a choir director, and he was breaking down different stuff. I said, he was telling me about the people in his choir, and that was, how, he messed with one of them. I was like, oh, okay. So you messed with one of the altos or the sopranos? And my other homeboy was like, nah, he messed with the bass or the tenor. I said, uh-oh.
Huh? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Tell you everything you need to know right there.
Yeah, that's it.
Tevin Campbell?
Hey, yo, from the Party Punishers, we get ready to get up out of here. Coming up right after us, everybody please stay tuned. Check out our homegirl Bella. She's coming up right after us. From OG Prince side, I'm still in it. I'm the OG Prince side today.
Always.
And the General Face Gotti. And DJ Country. And the Connected Family. And the Party Punishers. Yo, we up out of here. Catch us at Visions. We on our way. Peace.
Peace.
The Connected Radio plays the hottest hits from